Hey guys, Patrick Manchester with Manchester Properties. Thank you so much for reading along these emails to this point. Today is kind of a big one. I want to discuss 4 of the biggest fears that home buyers experience during the home buying process. And I include myself in this. For the few times that I've bought homes, I've experienced these same things. So the number one fear that most buyers have is going through the loan process and wondering if they are going to qualify for a mortgage and for how much. And the thing I recommend here is just reach out to a loan professional. If you've read through the free home buyer's guide that I sent out, I recommend 3 local lenders that I love working with that can guide you through that process. So if you're afraid of that, just bite the bullet, call them or apply online. The second biggest fear is the potential of buying a never-ending money pit. One of the things that I like to point out when we're going through the showing and shopping process is potential downfalls of the house. I spent 7 years flipping and buying investment property, so I know what to look for in terms of potential damage and potential money pits. So when we're shopping for your next home, I will absolutely be pointing out things that could cost you a lot of money in the long run and try to get you to avoid falling into that pit. The number 3 fear that buyers are worried about buying a home in this market is getting into a bidding war and overpaying for a home. I've been in Colorado Springs real estate for 15 years. I know a lot of the agents in town, and having spent a number of years investing, I know how to write competitive offers without overpaying. Working with me is one of the ways that we can calm your fears and make sure that you don't overpay for a property. And the 4th biggest thing the buyers are worried about right now is this potential of a market crash. They don't want to buy and have the market fall out from underneath them where they are upside down. Check out the blog on my website. I've linked to it in this email here. I don't think Colorado Springs is going to crash. I think we're a lot like Southern California in the 90s where our prices are just going to continue going up. Until we have 5 or 10 times the inventory in Colorado Springs, our market's kind of insulated from crashing. So I know some of these fears they can be overwhelming. I've experienced these fears, but click on my face below and schedule a time to meet with me, and I can show you how working with an agent like myself can kind of assuage some of these fears and make the buying process a little bit less scary and a little bit more seamless. P.S. If you've been reading these emails, at the very bottom, I am offering a $1,500 closing cost credit just for being a part of the subscriber list. And if you go a step further and use Shannon Schinkel with NFM Lending, she's going to kick in an additional $1,500 for a total of $3,000 off of your closing cost just for being one of my subscribers.